Hello, in this video, I am going to show you how I repaired my Polar M430. The first thing I have to say is that I am not a watchmaker, so anything you do on your watch is at your own risk. The reason for making this video has been because I have not found any similar. The problem with the watch is that a button was stuck and there was no way to manipulate it.
It is a task that does not have too much complication. You have to remove a total of 8 screws, then remove a piece that secures the button, unclog it, reassemble that piece, and then put those 8 screws back. The tools that we are going to need are a Torx T5 screwdriver, another tool that has a V-shaped tip, and a star screwdriver.
In the description of the video, I'm going to put the links in case you want to buy it.
Let's say there is a correct and standard way to access the screws to disassemble the watch. And it is with a pin that is located in the buckle. Thus, in this way, we introduce a small screwdriver with an extremely fine tip, and with pliers, we can remove the pin.
I will have seen this way of opening it in many other tutorials that explain how to change the battery of this watch. Okay, here we are looking at it. It has no difficulty. We turn the watch over and have access to its screws, for which we will need a Torx T5 screwdriver.
You can see the screws there.
However, it can also happen to us that we try to remove that pin and that for some reason it is stuck. So we are going to have to use a plan B, and that plan B is going to be to stretch the rubber a little to be able to see those screws that we have to remove if we want to disarm the clock. Next, we remove the screws with the Torx T5 screwdriver. The peculiarity that the M430 has with respect to the M400 is that the battery is connected to the plate. So to remove the screws we have to move the plate laterally. By simply moving that silver cover and the battery a little, we will be able to continue with the process of disassembling the watch. To remove these screws, we will use a Phillips screwdriver. Now comes the most delicate part, which is to remove that pin from the button. I have recorded it several times so that you have at your disposal the different ways in which I have done it. Here you see that little piece at both ends. Next, with the tool that has that V-shaped end, we manipulate until we manage to remove that. There is a cloth at the bottom because they are extremely small pieces and it is very easy to lose them. Look, that's the U-shaped piece that holds the button. Okay, now we have to remove the button. Look here, in the lower part the U-shaped piece that holds the button is connected, and in the upper part we can see the spring that is a mess. Here you have the button where you can see the spring and the two rubbers that protect against moisture. Once we have cleaned everything, it can be greased with silicone grease, and we put it back with the help of that tool that has a V-shape at the end here. You need to be patient and try again and again until we put the piece back in its place. Surely the part of removing the pin is the most laborious, and it can cost you 2 minutes or half an hour. Next, we reassemble the clock again. Screw it carefully. I put the part with 3 buttons in first so that the plates fit well. Here I had to help myself with the screwdrivers so that the plates that connect to the upper buttons would not prevent me from inserting it. Then I gently pushed them in. And so, first one and then the other. And so, well, I was able to finish closing the clock. Next, I put the screws in with the T5 Torx screwdriver. When you mount it, the watch will not give any signal. It will be when you supply power to it when the watch starts to work. And that's it. I hope this video has been useful to you.